I'm CWO4 Victor Pinion, U.S. Navy retired, telling some stories of my naval career. This one was when I was aboard the USS Ranger CV-61, and it was the Christmas New Year's season. We were in port, in our home port of Alameda, California. I had the duty, and I was there, Department Duty Chief. Was the specific duty I was standing, but I was the B2 Division leading chief at this time. We had a first class petty officer, was Cat 4's captain. He was a good man, hard worker, Hispanic fellow. I won't say his name because I don't think he likes me. In any case, our division officer was a very religious fellow, well, Latter-day Saint. And he felt a responsibility to convert this bunch of sinners in his division to Christianity and to becoming Latter-day Saints. And at least that's my impression of it. I won't say his name either, but he would get, when he was the waste catapult officer, the waste cats crew, he'd get them all in the waste cat's office, and he would block the door with his body and preach to them, and they hated that. And of course that kind of thing spread about him doing that. Well, now he's the division officer. He's a lieutenant commander, and he had set up a big Christmas tree, beautiful thing, in his office, which you had to go through the maintenance office, which was my office, to get to his office. Well, all of the division officers had a desk in the division office. He had set this Christmas tree up in there, and he had decorated it. He had tinsel on there, and there were nothing electric on it. But he had a whole bunch of these plastic bulbs, were clear on one side, and they snapped together. It had a reflective, like, mirror back inside there. They'd have a sprig of something in there, holly or some little figurine or Santa Claus or whatever. And he'd hung a bunch of them all over the tree, and it was a pretty attractive Christmas tree, I gotta admit. But this first class petty officer, he was looking at it and he got an idea. Well, he had a bunch of these little beer cans that, I don't know, maybe 4 ounces in them or something. He had a bunch of them that he had accumulated. He also had a bunch of these little airline type booze bottles, single drink side booze bottles. So he put hooks in them and he hung them all over the tree, and he's laughing about it, and he's showing his handiwork. This is on the weekend. He's showing his handiwork to some of the other guys, and I don't know whose idea it was, but at the time I thought it was pretty good and pretty funny. And people are thinking about what's this division officer preacher going to think when he sees this Christmas tree with all these booze bottles and beer cans hanging all over it. Somebody got the idea because there was a lot of sex magazines out during that era, Playboy and Hustler, and they had some pretty vivid pictures in them of men and women's genitals and buns and boobs and stuff. They took those bulbs apart and took the sprig of something out of them, and they cut out pictures of boobs and buns and genitals, both male and female, and they put them in those bulbs, and they hung them back all over the tree. And I was laughing myself silly because I thought that was so funny, and what's the division officer going to think when he sees that? Well, we had the weekend duty. They did this decorating on Friday evening and on Saturday. Well, we also had the same group of people had the duty on Sunday. It's called dogging the weekends. Lo and behold, the division officer with a bunch of his church friends came aboard. He's proud of his office. He's going to show his office to his church friends. Men, women, and children. Still in their church clothes. Brought them in, about 20 or so of them. And he's in his office telling them all about it, and he noticed all of them are focused on one thing, and he followed their gaze, and they're They're all beamed in on this Christmas tree. He looked at it and saw, and then he saw, he goes and he put his back to the Christmas tree spread, and he goes, and everybody leave. You got everybody out of the office as he's gone. I'm out to make he pointed at me. He said, Chief, get rid of it. Okay, so I did. And I'm laughing about it. I was embarrassed about that. I had allowed that. I don't know what, if anything, if I might have gotten rid of it, but I don't know if I would have or not. But I really did think it was funny. But they brought his church friends aboard. I felt sorry for the guy. I really did. And I was embarrassed that I had allowed it to happen. In any case, I never heard another word about it. I got rid of that Christmas tree and all those stuff on it. Y'all carry on.